Authority meteorologist Ron Rhodes.
Just got word that storm sirens, other than the north side of Princeton, aren't working in the Princeton area. That's the east side, west side, south side of town. Only the north side's working. So here's something I really encourage you to do if they don't get them fixed before tomorrow night when we do have that severe weather threat. And even on Saturday, we got it as well. Go to your phone. Everybody's got their cell phone and download this app. You got two apps we have. We've got Tri-State on the go, and we've also got Tri-State Weather app. And just basically open the app and you could go to settings. If you go to your settings, you're going to find out, basically you could turn on all of your notifications and you turn on your weather alerts too. So that's what you want. Tri-State Weather app is what you got. You see the radar right there. Go to settings, and I don't want to do this on the air because it takes a little bit, but boom, you got your notifications, and it says for severe weather as well. You turn those on. I've got mine turned on right there. So yeah, and then you will be alerted for your county. So that's what you want, obviously.
Be
so
safe.
Be safe because we've got some big storms headed our way tomorrow night and also on Saturday afternoon. And really, since you've got your phone with you, don't rely on storm sirens. They're great if they're working, but apparently they're not working all the way across Princeton.
Sometimes they don't.
Sometimes they don't. As long as your phone's working, you're good. All right, today is the 13th day of March, and French fry hack. All right. Well, you like French fries.
I love French fries.
Who doesn't, really? I mean, I like them. I try to cut down on them because I like tater tots better. So there you go. I ate tater tots last night. I'm not lying. Anyway, after cutting up the potato, soak the slices. So you're making your own, by the way. Soak the slices in a bowl of cold water. Do you do this, or do you make your own?
I have done it, yes.
Okay. This will release some of the starch, keeping the inside of the French fry fluffy and the outside crispy while you cook them. Have you done that before?
I have, and we've done, we tried to do the French freeze method where you do that and then you also fry them lightly, let them drain, and then when you're ready to eat them, you fry them again and to get that good, wonderful.
Let me tell you something.
Pommes frites.
When I was in France, I ate plenty of pommes frites.
Can't help it. I mean, it's everywhere.
They are everywhere. They love their fries there. I mean, it's so fun. Well, they're the pommes frites or the frites, you know. I mean, they love them. So.
And so do I. There's nothing like them. It's just so good.
So go with that method. There you go. Soak it in cold water. You're good to go. Let's take a look outside right now and see what we've got going on. Fortunately, we don't have a backup on the northbound bridge like we did earlier this morning. For better than an hour, we had that backup. And, of course, it basically went all the way back through the Strip in Henderson and beyond. So that Highway 41 is moving now. Love to see that. On the traffic anyway. You can see a few extra clouds in play, not seeing the bright sunshine we were the past few days, but we're still going to see a good dose of sunshine this afternoon, and the temperature is still going to warm quite a bit. You can see a few more clouds down to the south. We will see more clouds south. This is Central City, our Austin Holmes camera. You can see the cement mixer working its way up 431, but we are going to see more clouds south than what we see to the north, and you can see some veiled sunshine over the east side of town, looking out toward the northwest, and the traffic moving on 69 and 66. Right now, the temperature is 71 degrees. We've got a south-southwest wind at 7 miles an hour. Not a big deal on the wind. So the temperature really jumping like we saw yesterday. We tied a record high yesterday when we hit 79 degrees. Tied a record set in 1967. Now the record for today is also from 1967, but it's 82 degrees. I'm not expecting us to hit 82. Wouldn't be surprised if we did. But we're going to be topping out, looks like, in the upper 70s later on. We're getting a little bit more sunshine, especially north, and we're going by the Evansville gauge. We're getting a little more sunshine than what we expected. We thought we'd see a few more clouds north. We're getting some clouds to the south, obviously. 68 degrees Jasper. Look, it's already up to 72 in Princeton, 68 degrees in Carmine, as well as Henderson, and 69 right now in Madisonville. Live radar, got a few showers down to the south. You can see kind of trickling into southern Hopkins County, and that's it. I mean, the best chance for rain down along the Western Kentucky Parkway. This is a 1-hour loop, starting to spread out a little bit. You can see those showers as they move across Hopkins County. So this little patch has popped up in the past hour or so, and now it's moving across the area basically from west to east, and clouds starting to dissipate a little bit up to the north, not so much down to the south, though. As we kind of take a look at the low, I mean, what we were seeing in Memphis, or what they were seeing in Memphis, was a little more impressive, but a very compact low. At the same time, now it's starting to dissipate down there, but it's still kicking some clouds our way, and obviously a couple of showers our way as well. So most of us don't see a drop of rain today. Our next storm system, this is the big one, is now hitting the Pacific coast, and it's working its way in our direction. Let's go ahead and time things out with our future tracker. Future tracker, the earlier run this morning wasn't too impressive with these storms. It's become more impressive, but it is slowing down the arrival time of the storms, and it's speeding it up a little bit for Saturday. Other guidance is bringing it in around 11 o'clock. Let's go ahead and show you what we've got here on Future Track. Again, a couple of showers popping up mainly down to the south and western Kentucky this afternoon, but still getting a great dose of sunshine across the board, so plenty of vitamin D again. And then as we roll our way into the evening, of course, we've got the full lunar eclipse tonight, total lunar eclipse tonight, the blood moon as the moon moves into into the Earth's shadow. Should be impressive. Like I said, right around midnight, you should be able to see the moon starting to go into the Earth's shadow. You'll see like different phases of the moon until it's totally eclipsed. That's when it becomes the blood moon. And then it's got to work its way out of the shadow too. So you'll see like going back through the different phases of the moon as it does. Anyway, it's going to be an impressive sight, and we do have a mainly clear sky out there tonight to view that. Now, as we roll into tomorrow, though, we start to see more clouds around daybreak, and we are going to be seeing a mix of sun and clouds for our Friday. In fact, a good dose of sunshine in the afternoon. Very windy, though. We could see wind gusts better than 30 miles an hour during the day, and of course, that's out ahead of the storms. But we already have a wind advisory for tomorrow for southern Illinois. I would expect other areas might follow suit on that because the winds will be pretty impressive. And then as we roll into the evening, 9:30, nothing much shaking. But as we approach midnight, now other guidance is bringing these storms basically along the Wabash by around midnight. Most other guidance is doing that. Future trackers really slowing it down. You can see a few thunderstorms out ahead of the main broken line, but that broken line coming in around 2 o'clock and it moving across the Wabash at around 3:30. So it's going to be a little after 3:30, it looks like, before it moves into the Evansville Metro. And then it really breaks it up quite a bit, only to have more storms firing up tomorrow, especially right before noon. Between 10 and noon, it looks like firing up for the most part out of Illinois. It'll be southwest Indiana and western Kentucky, and then points from there as it kind of works its way off to the east during the afternoon tomorrow. So here's what it looks like for tomorrow night. That's the bigger threat. Enhanced risk for most of us, but off to the west now, they've bumped it up to a moderate risk for severe weather. All threats are in play. Again, a 10% chance for a significant tornado, EF2 or greater. And of course, the wind threat is out there too, from 30 to 45%. In the moderate risk, that's where we have the greater threat for damaging winds better than 70 miles an hour. So almost a 50% chance of that happening. That's tomorrow night. And then on Saturday, also we have a slight risk for severe weather. 77 for a high today. So nice and warm out there once again with a mix of clouds and sunshine. More clouds and sun down to the south at times, but more sunshine than clouds up to the north. I will say that. A few showers, but few and far between. South wind at 5 to 10, giving us a bit of a break. 3-degree guarantee called for a high yesterday of 78. Tied a record of 79, but that's a winner. Vicki Belcher of Darmstadt. Congratulations, Vicki. You got yourself an umbrella courtesy of Ackerman Chiropractic. Come on by the station to pick it up. Got the big storms tomorrow night, right around the midnight hour, if not a little bit later than that too. And then Saturday also around midday and throughout the afternoon. Break on Sunday, that'll be nice. 52, a little cooler, much cooler, but closer to the average and looking good for St. Patty's Day. Top of the morning, it'll be top of the afternoon, it'll be 62 degrees for a high.
Lovely indeed.
Yep, indeed.
No picture?
No picture today, sorry.
Oh, well, you can just look at this cute little leprechaun hat. We'll be right back. Don't go away.